The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page, said St. Augustine. School is probably the best place to expand your academic knowledge, but when it comes to learning about life, there is nothing more enriching than traveling. Whether it's the people you meet or the things you see, traveling provides more valuable life lessons than school, mainly because instead of being told something, you experience it. Traveling is so much more than just crossing places off your bucket list. There is lots to learn when visiting other countries. Open yourself up to new experiences. Stay in a local homestay, get to know the people and the culture of each new place you visit, and you'll find that you return home not only with lots of great memories, but a lot of new skills too. Sure, you might learn about India's history, the culture of Japan, and the geography of Australia. But it's the life skills you learn which can prove important in the long run.
1. Confident communication. Traveling, particularly if you're going solo, is a great challenge for your communication skills. Besides the trials of communicating in a foreign language, you will be forced to strike up conversations with near strangers on a daily basis if you are to enjoy any social contact. Finding new friends and building relationships, however fleeting, requires charisma, good body language, and confidence. These are skills that will prove equally useful back at home. It can help you face that college interview, network at work, or meet new people with newfound poise and self-assurance. Number 2. How to cope in a crisis. Anyone who has traveled extensively has come across their fair share of tricky situations. Getting your bag robbed in a city centre street, finding that the train you were hoping to catch doesn't leave until next day, or struggling to find accommodation during a local fiesta are all problems you may have to overcome. Facing these trials, working through them, and deciding on the best course of action helps you to develop your organizational skills in tough and new situations. 3. How to prioritize and value time. When you're traveling, you need to determine what is essential and what you can do without. You can't carry everything in that one backpack, nor can you always afford to choose the most comfortable mode of transport or accommodation. You will make difficult decisions on a daily basis and learn to prioritize what is most important. Sure, we also have deadlines in school. However, the stake is much higher when you are traveling. If you are late in submitting your assignment, you can just go to the teacher's office and ask for deadline extension. In your travel adventure, getting late will cost you lots of money. After all, you can't ask the plane to wait for you. It's a good thing, though, because you will learn to better manage your time.
Number 4. Different ways of life. Sitting at home in the familiar surroundings you grew up in, your perspective on life is unlikely to be challenged all that often. Traveling, you get to see how people around the world choose or are compelled to live their lives. Going to Meyerbanj, you might find locals eating kai chutney, made from red weaver ant paste. You might be able to see the photo of that on Instagram or FB, but experiencing it yourself can only be done through traveling to Odisha. You meet with locals, get accustomed to their pace of life, you see where their priorities lie, how they view work, family, education, the environment, and how this compares to your experiences at home. Understanding that there isn't just one way to do things opens your mind to a whole host of possibilities. Your ability to question, analyze, and innovate will be greatly enhanced. 5. Because traveling gives you the chance to reinvent yourself. At school, your friends and teachers can see you in a certain way and pigeonhole you into a personality type that you know is not who you truly are. Maybe you are seen as a misfit at your school. Well, travel can give you the blank white sheet, the chance to start fresh and explore the other sides of your personality. You've just traveled to a new country, far away from home. You have learned a new language and used it to haggle over prices in the local market. They're all things you didn't know you could do before. With travel come challenges, and the more challenges you take on, the more confident of yourself you become. 6. Because traveling makes you a more interesting person. Who doesn't love to tell weird and adventurous stories to your friends and feel better because you feel like you are an interesting person? Travel is an opportunity to do things you might not otherwise get to do. Maybe a monkey took away your packet of chips, or that time when the elephant had suddenly started to chase your Jeep. Most of these amazing stories will come from the time when you traveled, not from your time in school.
7. Because traveling teaches you gratitude. Traveling often means you will meet all sorts of people. Traveling to an underdeveloped country can make you realize just how much you actually have. You will meet and make friends with people who have so little in their life, but are living their life happily. It's easy to forget just how lucky we are. We live in a world full of abundance and wealth, and often never fully appreciate what we've been given. 8. Because you will learn how to be comfortable with uncertainty and the unexpected. If there's only one thing you can be sure of while traveling, it is that trips don't always go according to plan. There are plenty of things that can go wrong to either derail your itinerary or force you to change your plans. Travel will teach you that the unexpected is rarely as bad as you think. Often, they are just small obstacles that can easily be overcome. Eventually, you become accustomed to uncertainty and the unexpected challenges that come your way. In fact, you will start embracing them and learn how to overcome those challenges.